In the annals of English history, the Battle of Stamford Bridge stands as a pivotal moment, marking the end of an era. On September 25, 1066, near the village of Stamford Bridge in Yorkshire, England, a mighty clash of arms decided the fate of a nation. The Vikings, legendary warriors from Scandinavia, had long plagued the English coast with their raids and conquests. But on this day, their ambitions for English soil would meet their final, bloody end. The Battle of Stamford Bridge was more than just a clash of armies. It was a clash of cultures, a struggle for dominance that would shape the destiny of England for centuries to come. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe to emgotvhistory Warfare for more epic tales of history and warfare. The seeds of this epic confrontation were sown in the waning days of Edward the Confessor's reign. Edward, the childless King of England, died in January 1066, sparking a fierce contest for the throne. Three powerful figures emerged as contenders: Harold Godwinson, the ambitious Earl of Wessex, William, Duke of Normandy, and Harold Hardrada, the formidable Viking King of Norway. Harold Godwinson was elected king by the English nobility, but his claim was immediately challenged by both William of Normandy and Harold Hardrada of Norway. The Vikings landed in northern England in September 1066 and quickly overwhelmed the local forces at the Battle of Fulford near York. The Viking victory was decisive, and York, one of England's most important cities, fell to Hardrada's forces. News of the defeat at Fulford reached King Harold Godwinson as he was in southern England, preparing for a potential invasion by William of Normandy. Harold gathered his most experienced troops and marched north at breakneck speed, covering nearly 200 miles in just 4 days. Harold's lightning march caught Hardrada completely off guard. The Viking king, confident in his victory at Fulford, had allowed his forces to become dispersed around York. Harold's forces reached the vicinity of Stamford Bridge on September 25th. The Vikings, taken by surprise, were ill-prepared for a pitched battle. Harold's arrival forced the Vikings into a hasty and disorganized defense. The Battle of Stamford Bridge began with an act of legendary Viking defiance. As the English army approached the bridge, a single Viking berserker held off the entire English advance. He reportedly killed dozens of English soldiers before finally being brought down. This delaying tactic bought precious time for the main Viking force to assemble. Despite being outnumbered and caught by surprise, the Vikings fought back with characteristic ferocity. Harold's housecarls, his elite warriors, formed a shield wall and slowly but surely pushed the Vikings back. The death of Tostig Godwinson early in the battle further demoralized the Viking army. Harold Hardrada, the Norwegian king, fell in battle, pierced through the neck by an English arrow. The Battle of Stamford Bridge was a resounding victory for Harold Godwinson and a crushing defeat for the Vikings. Hardrada's dreams of conquest lay shattered on the blood-soaked field. The Norse sagas tell of the sheer scale of the Viking defeat, stating that only 24 ships of the original 300 returned to Norway. The victory came at a heavy price for the Anglo-Saxons as well. Even as he celebrated victory at Stamford Bridge, William of Normandy landed in southern England, his long-awaited invasion finally underway. Within weeks, Harold would march his weary army south to confront William at the Battle of Hastings. The Battle of Stamford Bridge was a watershed moment in English history. It marked the end of the Viking Age in England, a period spanning centuries of raids, conquests, and cultural exchange. Never again would a Viking army pose such a serious threat to the English crown. The battle also had profound implications for the Norman conquest. Stamford Bridge, though a victory, sapped the strength of the English army, a factor that would prove decisive at Hastings. Like and subscribe to emgotvhistory Warfare for more stories.